Hello everyone, my name is Sahibjit Singh. Today I will be representing product liability law. I will explain what product liability is based on, the requirements of strict product liability, and the defenses that may be used in these cases. So, in this presentation, I will briefly explain three main areas of product liability law. First is the legal product liability theories. The second is strict liability requirements. And the third is common legal defense. So let's talk about the first thing that is product liability theories. It refers to a manufacturer or seller being held legally responsible for selling a defective product. This claims three things. First is negligence, second is strictly liability, and third is breach of warranty. And we will go over these three things in the upcoming slides. So let's talk about what negligence is. It occurs when manufacturer fails to use reasonable care when designing or manufacturing or warning about the product. If that fails, causes injury, the manufacturer may be held liable. And let's talk about the breach of warranty. Breach of warranty happens when a product does not meet the promise made by a seller. This can involve express warranty or like written guarantees or implied warranties that product are safer to use. Now we're gonna go over the second phase, which is strict product liability. So what strict product liability is focused on basically the product itself rather than the manufacturer's behavior. A common company can held responsible even if it is exercised reasonable care. And let's see what the defective product is. To prove the strict liability, the product must be defective. It means like defect may be or could be inside the design, manufacturing, or failing to provide proper warnings or instructions. And third phase for this part is the use and injury. That means the person must be injured, or they must also prove that defect directly caused by the injury. Now we're gonna go to the third phase, which is defense to the product liability. Let's see what the liability defense is. A manufacturer or seller may defend themselves against the product liability claims. Common defense includes misuse, assumption of risks, and product alteration. So, what is misuse and assumption of risk? Let's see, if a consumer misuse a product in an unexpected way, or the seller may not be liable. An assumption of risk applies when consumer knowingly use as a dangerous product. Let's go with the last part, that is product alteration. Another defense could occur when a product is altered or after it leaves the manufacturer, or if the alteration causes the injury and liability may be reduced or eliminated. Now we're going to wrap up by saying or conclude the things that product liability law protects consumers from dangerous product, even though at the same time, defense helps ensure manufacturers are being treated fairly. Understanding these rules help balance safety and responsibility. These are some references that I used for this presentation. These came from Cornell Law School for the Product Liability, American Bar Association for Strict Liability, and Restatement Second of Tort. Thank you. Have a nice day.